Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. My name is Ruudz and I'll be taking you through the preview of the Pool C clash at Rugby World Cup 2023. It's Georgia up against Portugal. Before I do go any further though, do hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Keep in mind that we will be live for every game at this Rugby World Cup. So where you get the link, share it with your friends and family and let's rugby together. A shout out to the official sponsors of the Forever Sports page. BITDEFENDER, the global leader in cybersecurity, always enhancing your digital experience, keeping you safe from cyber attacks. Then, of course, the official betting partner of Forever Sports, BOYLESPORTS. Guys, if you are feeling lucky, you've made some good predictions, go out and make an account. They'll match you up to R1,000 starting bonus. That's exciting. This World Cup is getting interesting. As I mentioned, it's week 3 of Rugby World Cup 2023. It's match 20. For Portugal, rather unknown territory, only their second World Cup, their first being their only other appearance in 2007. So Georgia are the tipped favourites. The venue is the Stade de Toulouse in Toulouse, which recently saw a packed house for the All Blacks, who beat Namibia 71-3. So wonderful atmosphere at that venue. The referee for this game is the New Zealander Paul Williams, who made his international debut as a referee back in 2017. He, of course, was at the 2019 World Cup. An honourable mention is the fact that in 2020, if you can remember, he was the first New Zealand-born referee in 40 years to referee an All Black game in that Bledisloe Test match. So he'll be the man in charge. Head-to-head, Georgia and Portugal. As I mentioned, Georgia, the obvious tipped favourites according to history. Having met on 24 occasions, Georgia have racked up, 18 wins, only conceded 4 losses and a couple of draws. So for Portugal, they'll be fighting hard. They'll be fighting for pride as well, representing their country. As I mentioned, guys, if you do want to give your score predictions in the comments, this World Cup is getting interesting. And I think for these teams, it's a realistic opportunity to get a win at the Rugby World Cup. So that makes it extra special. I'm going to take you through the 23 of each team, starting with Portugal. Francisco Fernandes, Mike Tejeur, Diogo Hassa Ferreira, Jose Madeira, Stevie Chequera, Joao Granate, Nicolas Martins, Rafael Simoes, Samuel Marquez, Geronimo Portela, Rodrigo Marta, Thomas Appleton, the captain, Pedro Betancourt, Rafael Storti, and Nuno Sousa Guedes. The bench as follows: David Costa, Lionel Camparieu, Anthony Alves, Martin Bello, David Wallace, Thibaut de Freitas, Pedro Lucas, and Manuel Cardoso Pinto. For head coach Patrice Lagisquet, I think he'll be relying on the big ball carriers, the robust loose forward Nicolas Martins, Stevie Chequera, the lock forward, who've been making some good meters at this Rugby World Cup, being that game against Wales. And for Portugal, I think as a team, maybe not up front able to match Georgia as history would suggest, but I do think playing for pride is something different. And this whole generation of Portuguese players are also on the cusp of experiencing something that they might never experience again. So an exciting game to be part of for sure. We're going to go through the Georgia lineup now from 1 to 23. Mikhail Niriashvili, Shalva Mamukashvili, Beka Gigashvili, Vladimir Chichanidze, Konstantin Mikotadze, Tonika Jalagonia, Beka Sajanidze, Beka Gogadze, Jela Aprazidze, Tedo Abzandadze, Alexander Todua, Merab Sharikadze, the captain, Giorgio Svedzeladze, Akaki Tabuzadze, and David Niniashvili, the fullback. The reserve bench as follows: Tengizi Zamtaradze, Guram Gogikashvili, Guram Papidze, Noda Chaisvili, Giorgio Tsutsakaridze, Vasil Lobzanidze, Luka Matkava, and Demo Tepladza. For head coach of Georgia, Levan Maishashvili, I think the playmakers are there in guys like Akaki Tabuzadze, who in the Rugby Europe Championship, of course, is the Tier 2 tournament, racked up the most run meters in that tournament. So definitely an exciting outside back. Of course, the fullback David Niniashvili is not only able to make some meters, but has also made up a valuable sense in his kicking game in this Rugby World Cup. So that's where I think Georgia, not only up front, but perhaps have evolved in having some exciting backs. So really exciting game to watch, guys. It is considered rather the minnow teams, maybe the media not focusing so much on this game. But as I mentioned, it's a realistic opportunity for one of these teams to go home with a World Cup win. What a special moment. And you guys get to be part of it. We're excited as well. And don't forget the big one of Saturday is obviously the Springboks up against Ireland. Don't forget to join Steve live for that watch along. The build-up will be from 8 o'clock, I'm sure. There will be a Forever Sports crew at the Dross in Kyalami. So if you ever are nearby, pull in there. They'll be doing halftime analysis. They'll be doing fan cam reactions. So a really exciting time building up to that Springbok and Ireland game. Not only in the Springbok Ireland game being Pool B, Pool C is an interesting one on Sunday, being Australia up against Wales. I think for Eddie Jones, a desperate time to get it together for Australia, or else they facing the chop in the group stages for the first time. So I'll be live for that watch along as well on Sunday evening, 9 o'clock, South African Standard Time. So please do join me for that one. But for now, this game, Saturday, 2 o'clock, South African Standard Time, I'll be live from 1:30, taking you through the build-up, getting you excited as we reach a very, very pivotal part of Rugby World Cup 2023. Until then, bye for now.